You know, I never imagined my courtroom would turn into a scene from some dramatic family saga. But there I was, Judge Robert Hayes, gavel in hand, staring down at Sarah Jenkins, the woman I'd loved and left 6 years back accused of stirring up trouble in our little Harris County neighborhood. She was fighting this overreaching HOA that wanted to bulldoze the community park for fancy condos, organizing protests and petitions, calling out their shady land grabs tied to some old grudges with the HOA president, her former high school rival who'd always hated how Sarah spoke up for the underdogs. And just as the prosecutor was railing on about disrupting public order, the doors burst open, and in marched these three little girls, all curls and determination, shouting, "We're here to stand up for what's right and for our mom." Man, my heart stopped. Those eyes staring back at me were mine, no doubt, from that whirlwind weekend in Austin where Sarah and I connected over shared dreams of justice. But I bolted at dawn, scared of settling down, convinced I'd drag her into my messy life as a rising lawyer. The oldest, Lily, steps forward, waving a stuffed bear like a flag, and says clear as day, "You're calling my mom a troublemaker, but she's the one who taught us to fight for our park, where kids like us can play without some big shots taking it away, 'cause they think money trumps community." The prosecutor jumps up, barking, "This is outrageous emotional manipulation." But Sarah's pleading, "Girls, this isn't the placebo back with Aunt Lisa," her voice cracking with panic, while inside I'm crumbling, timelines clicking. Those protests stemmed from the HOA's power play, fueled by the president's jealousy over Sarah's influence, turning a simple land dispute into a vendetta that exposed cracks in our whole neighborhood. The recess hit like a punch. I retreated to my chambers, splashing water on my face, memories flooding. Sarah's fire that night, quoting MLK like gospel, whispering, "If you're man enough to love, be man enough to stay." And me slipping out, thinking I was sparing her, but really just running from fatherhood. Back in session, Sarah stands tall, testifying, "I didn't break laws, I broke silence. That park's the heart of our block, and the HOA's twisting rules to sell it off for profit, ignoring how it heals families like mine." Witnesses pile on. The HOA head sneers. She's inciting chaos, questioning authority, dripping with sarcasm. But a neighbor counters, "Sarah's saving what matters, that land's for our kids, not their greed." My gut twists. These girls, with my stubborn streak, force me to see I'd abandoned not just her, but a fight for fairness I'd once believed in. The verdict? Not guilty. Jury saw through the HOA's smoke, cheers erupting as the girls rush Sarah, hugging fierce, and later in the parking lot, rain starting, I confess, "Sarah, they're mine. I was a fool, but I want in now." She eyes me sharp. "You left us to face this alone. That HOA nearly ruined us over old scores, but we built back stronger." We start slow. Dinners where Lily grills me on Uno rules, Sophie doodles court scenes, Ava demands stories, proving I'm no ghost, helping Sarah turn that saved park into a thriving garden, planting seeds of hope, mending what the HOA's manipulation tore apart. But here's the twist that still nags me: is the HOA president's vendetta just greed? Or did exposing their land grabs uncover deeper corruption in our town, ones folks whisper about, but never challenge? Makes you wonder if true justice ever fully wins, or if it's always a battle. What do you think? Have you dealt with HOA nightmares or community fights that hit home? Drop a comment below, share your story. Let's talk about where real power lies, and subscribe if you want more tales like this that make you question everything.